Oh yeah, what happened last time?
Oh yeah.
What happened last time?
Yeah, guys, what happened last time?
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in here.
Yeah.
Also, maybe briefly the time before that.
Oh yeah, what happened the last couple sessions?
Okay. All right. So,
All right.
2 sessions ago, Grim approached us with a request to go into the dungeon with him because he heard a war cry that he knows for a fact. He feels in his heart of hearts that it belonged to Savage, his not girlfriend. Um, and he asked us a favor. Hey, go with me. And we said yes. All of us except for Lucian, who wanted to work on some projects back at base for a while.
He had some calibrating.
He had some,
We can go
he had the
on
caliber
Believe
weapons. Um, so as we were leaving, traversing the maze right outside our base, we turned a corner, and waiting there is Lucky with Wombat in tow. And the lowdown is basically Lucky had already told the captain that we were going out on this mission because we were trying to go under the radar without him knowing.
That's just his bitches.
Yep. But the captain gave us his blessing on with the caveat that Grim isn't going. He has to stay behind because he would act rashly in there and get himself or someone killed or worse. So Grim wasn't our guide through the dungeon, but Wombat was instead. Lucky also stayed behind. Um, we got to the dungeon, saw some corpses with treasures in them, kind of fused with their bodies. At one point, Clint went off on his own, or just stayed behind while the rest of us left him alone. As
Classic.
Clint does. Classic.
Classic.
And met Dre, who was a former watchman that sort of got stuck down there. A part of Savage's crew, is that right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. He used to go by the call sign Vandal. Um, and he knew how to sort of get deeper into to the next level. So we let him stick with us for a bit, keeping a close eye on him. Eventually, we found a way to traverse to the next level. Went through that, saw some sigils that translated to Orcus slash Tenebrus's name, right? Tenebrus.
Yeah.
And then we got jumped by a fella that had a bunch of riches morphed into him. He had a few extra arms. Um, Dre was very afraid of him to the point to where he attacked Jericho and tried to escape. But in the end, Dre and the uh, adventurer, I believe he was called, uh, got stuck in like a punji pit where we killed them with the help of Savage, who joined the fight. Her sort of berserk rage staving off the effect that the dungeon has on uh, a person's mind, the sort of brainwash it has. Um, and that was the end of that session. Last session, um, we sort of fast tracked our way out of there. We knew the way out, and we weren't gonna, fight anything. So it was a quick escape. Um,
We did
we
take the fallen heroes or adventurers, whatever his name was, defender sword,
Yes,
legendary.
Defender
It's
Sword.
cursed though.
Right, so we need to cleanse that. Um, we traveled until we couldn't travel anymore because it was like 30 miles back to base. Um, so Wombat and Saturday led the group and found a place for us to hunker down. Um, it appeared to be the site of some scuffle at first, but we later found out that it was something had fallen, left a crater, and then made tracks away from said crater. Uh, to summarize that, it was a big ball of feet that rolled out of the crater and
Nope.
burrowed not far away from the site, or far enough to where it didn't immediately ping us, because as we learned from
Booyah.
our resident Black Ranger, yeah, Booyag, uh, it was almost certainly a zero light dark one. Which I don't need to tell you guys, we are not in a ZLZ right now, so it was a bit weird that I was so far from home. Um, some of us expressed a desire to leave, find a new spot, but Savage was kind of adamant that this was a good spot, a safe spot. It hadn't found us yet, so it was unlikely that it was going to find us. And because it was burrowed close enough to our camp, no dark ones would come disturb us. So we fortified our position and made camp there. Um, I remember Cleo got in a bit of a theological debate with Savage, who turns out is actually very devout to a God,
She's
capital G God specifically, not to what?
I was gonna say to do cliff notes for Katie. She's like a Catholic Templar.
Yeah, pretty much. Um, yeah, she worships the actual God as opposed to the Sangelia. Um, and Savage was speaking a bit heretically to that pretty devout person, but uh, in the end, it wasn't. It remained civil. Um, Cleo also pulled the main group aside. Those with there at least, um, and had a request. Do you want to say that, Jacob?
Cleo talked about how there was an innocent family massacred in Hagelfar, and their desire to go back at some point and look into this more because it was clearly shit's fucked for some reason in a city of light, and it shouldn't have been. And they watched a white watchman go do the butchering and then burn the house down. Um, and then it was covered up.
That's not cool.
What city was this?
And
Hagelfar.
Take it for.
uh, and her request to the rest of the group, after saying that she would like to sort of stick with us on our next assignment, presumably if it's allowed by the higher ups, um, her request was that at some point we sort of look into that, investigate it. She did have a choice, a bit of wording where when she said that she wanted to ask Faraday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The perpetrator in question wore blue, and their last name was Faraday, and that's
right.
all they could find out about him.
And Seraph wanted to sort of ask him why he did that, and if she didn't, to quote, if she didn't like his answer, she was gonna kill him. Which strong wording there. Um, but yeah. Booyag of course said yes. I don't remember what Saturday said, but Jericho was a resounding no, flat out. Um,
Yeah, Jericho is very focused on what we're currently doing, current assignment, mission, all that.
yeah, he was sort of wanting to stick to missionary work as opposed to uh, whatever
Go
that.
investigating cities.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, there's still others to ask since we didn't have a full roster last time. Um, but yeah, we made camp for the night. Watches went smooth. Some conversations were had, but yeah, mostly inconsequential. Um, then we moved out, right?
See,
Yeah, and then we cut away to Lucian
Mhm.
having a tech bro moment with Rocket.
Yeah, Lucian Rocket. Are you able to talk, Jordan?
he made a motherfucking hoverboard. He made a fucking hoverboard.
Yeah. The eggheads got to testing said hoverboard right outside our base, right outside the maze, um, with Ronan, aka Daron, and was it Grim? Yeah,
Right.
Grim accompanying them for protection. Um, and Lucian, who was flying on a motherfucking hoverboard, noticed that back towards base there was a bunch of mist rolling in. Um, he noticed that right as the rest of us arrived on the scene. Um, after a heartfelt sort of reunion between Grim and Savage, where Savage hugged him, um, we sort of realized, okay, you people stay back here. The rest of us will go in, see what's up. Turns out
Oh,
the
a
mist.
detail we forgot to mention: Savage is wearing not her original helmet, but a bone
Right.
helmet, and so has no mist protection, so she could
Right.
not enter the mist.
So she definitely needs to be cleansed as well. But yeah, she couldn't enter the mist with us, so she stayed behind. We go into the mist, into the maze, um, where Malfistos are waiting to ambush us. Um, and a fight commences. We learn real quick that they prefer sort of one-on-one fighting, gladiatorial stuff. Um, so that is actually where they're strongest. Um, and that is also something that on Odd Maggie, who arrived on the scene, tried to hammer into Jericho, but he didn't initially listen. Daron also used his tier 2, right? The wings?
Correct.
Yeah. So that was pretty neat. He sprouted these weird kind of bat-like demonic wings, and took to the skies. Booyag didn't go down, which I think is an accolade that should be said.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
dude, you
no
did it! You did it! Just keep the streak rolling.
Wombat's dog died to one of the Malfistos.
Yeah,
and
he
got
had
really
a John Wick moment. He was like, "You killed my dog."
upset.
Is it an actual dog? Like, does he just get it back, or is it
Little shadow
gone?
dog. I'm sure he gets it back. I hope.
A lot of confidence on that.
But
He's
yeah,
He
in the
got-
John
end,
Wick for a dog that's gonna reappear next Lake Shore Rest.
yeah. In the end, we were victorious though. And got
Jericho
some.
and Cleo did a fun tag team thing where we were fucking them up.
Yeah. Which is the way to do it because a 2v1 on a Malfisto is not what they want. So we don't want to give them what they want. But yeah, we were victorious in the end. And that's sort of where we ended off.
Yeah, indeed. Unless y'all have anything else, I basically covered it. Good, good. It pleases
that's it.
and sparkles. All right.
Yes, yes.
What? Where'd she go?
Who's
Oh,
she?
yeah, she was hiding amongst us.
She's hiding amongst us.
Among Us?
So, as you have finished off these Malfistos who have crept very close to your sanctum, what do you do?
Can I go regroup with them?
Is it like unusual that they were this close to the
Oh yeah, definitely.
base?
Especially with the mist rolling through here, them being here. Something is unusual. Now that is a good point. Clint, you were not here.
Ah, yes.
You were over here.
Out and
And
away.
something did indeed happen over here.
I'm hiding in this knoll.
Okay. Well, first roll a perception.
Certainly. You guys took like a long rest and everything, right? So it's like a new
Yes.
day. Okay.
A grassy knoll. Who would ever hide there?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That's crazy. Shit. Nah. Listen. Block watcher. All right. Double better roll.
So you're mid.
I am mid.
So you decided to be mid.
So I have.
Alright, let's see if. Okay.
Oh, damn. Plus 13. Shit.
Okay.
Can I give guidance to these rolls or no?
You can give guidance to one of
I'll give it to the 31.
All right. Yeah, roll it. So that's a 33. So Savage with a 33. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Okay, as you are waiting here and you do begin to hear the sounds of battle not too far away, you do see Savage pop up, move forward, and bring out the weapons that were given to her. We are not alone.
I immediately cast invisibility.
After a few moments, let's put these two bad boys over here.
Hey, wait, what the heck? Yo, they're like champions or something.
You you see these two Malfistos standing over here, sort of observing, looking through the crowd.
This might be hard to test or check. Do I know if they see me? Do they have heat vision and stuff?
Roll an insight.
Today's a low rolling sort of day.
Oh my god, that is low for you.
Yeah.
They appear to be searching for something. They've seen you, and they've seen you for a while.
Damn it.
Maybe not you anymore, but they've seen your group.
Okay, I see.
But they don't take direct action.
The rest of it was distraction.
Gosh,
Are
what's
are those blades that fine looking, by the way?
so the one holds a massive
Oh. Hey! That's pretty slick looking.
the one holds a massive great sword that it sort of lumbers behind it, and it's almost like pained way in which it walks. And the other proudly has a massive chitinous appendage that produces from between its wrist and comes out some 2.5 feet from it, while also holding a massive Jambaya dagger in its hand. That would probably be equivalent to a falchion to someone else. But as they look at you, and I'm going to give you another roll on an insight.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off guidance because I'm concentrating on invisibility right now. Okay, we're picking up steam.
Okay. Two things. Well, do you want to add anything?
We're close to base. Support's nearby. Yeah, I'll add Bardic.
Okay. 33 things. One, they are cut differently from the other Malfistos you've seen. They look like they have pushed further and gone from a lower level of class 3, or sorry, a lower class of type 3 to a higher class of type 3. Two, you are outmatched here. Even though it's 4v2, it would not look good for you if you took this fight. And three, with a 33, they appear to be waiting for you to make the first move to engage.
Where can you shrink them back down? And yeah, I want to see what the distances on this.
They're on probably about 15 feet up on this cliffside. Probably about 10 foot lower than you are.
Shit.
And you do see that Grim pushes forward, ready to take this fight to them.
I'm gonna skulk forward. So I'm gonna roll stealth just to really confirm that I'm not detected. I'm gonna try to skulk forward and then whisper over to Grim. Give it a try. Boop. Today's just not the day for good rolls. Grim, don't be stupid. We're outclassed here. Damn!
You see the eyes and the soulless eyes in these figures drift up to where you are. But Savage stands next to him and puts a hand on his shoulder to affirm what you're saying.
We can't pull back. We'll know where we're from. We gotta regroup.
You see a sort of calm come over Savage as you say that. If you need to push back, do so. I will hold here.
We didn't come all the way out here to get you just to let you die. Rocket's like visible, right?
Correct.
Rocket, go get the others. We need backup. And you better go fast.
He locks into his hoverboard before zooming off.
I have a plan for one of them, but it only works on one of them.
As you have this tense moment of armistice between the two of you, do you do anything?
I'm still invisible. I'm detected at current, but that doesn't mean I can't pull back and try to break it. We're buying time. Uh. Question on blind spot. I know it says erase your image from the mind of one creature. It's only the image, right? So sound and everything like that is still discernible.
I think so, because it says invisible, and invisible is specifically sight-based.
That's fair. Okay. Clint is still gonna hang out on his knoll, prone, and just say out. You can understand this, can't you? You're smart enough for that.
You see the one with the massive sword and the arm that looks like flesh layered on top of each other over itself reach into a small pouch it has before tossing it across the map, landing about here.
What does it look like?
Small pouch.
Is it wet?
Probably a little bit covered in muck.
Is Mage in concentration? It is not. I will mage hand it.
You pick it up and bring it to you.
Yeah,
Do you open it?
I open it.
As you open it, you see a small wooden carving of a jaguar covered in blood.
So that's what he's here for. Hmm. They made no display that they can actually understand our speech, so that's a problem. I'll respond back. When? How soon? Where?
You see the one sort of covered in this carapace of bent steel, bone, and chitin, sort of like hack as it tries to open its beak. And through a very weak and fractured way of saying it, you just hear now.
Fine. Let me go get him. He lied as easily as he breathed.
Yeah, roll me a deception.
I will give myself Bardic on this. Turn that on. Please be high, please be high, please be high. Thank God.
You see it nod before they step back into the shadow. As you have finished this battle, I'll tell you what. This will work out. Bradford, the boy, is gonna go ahead and let the crew know inside.
Make sure
As
everyone's prepared.
as after the battle, as you're sort of wrapping up, what do y'all do, if anything, in the immediate moments after the
So I
fight?
have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
You can go if you want first, Cop.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So Captain Solstice gave us 2 potions. I believe it's been like 2 days. I don't know if they're still good. Are they still good?
They are, yeah.
Okay. Then if I can find a mistless little cluster here, I'll drink that.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you could always hold your breath and purge. Uh, what do you do, cop?
I was going to. So these things have poison claws. I was going to cut one of their hands off, and then I was going to see if I could trace back to like if the poison comes from like a gland or something.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, roll me a medicine.
The potions were 8d4 plus 13. Is that right?
Yeah,
12.
that's right. Yep.
Here we go.
Oh
I'll
no!
use my last lucky point on that. Okay, that works.
Way better.
Okay, so you're about to get poison on you. right in that hole they cut in your suit.
Oh no.
So, speaking of which, yeah, that's what. As soon as the battle ends, Odd Maggie will knit that back together to you, so you don't have mist flowing into your open wound.
Ah, thank you.
As you do that, you do see that there's sort of like a gosh, what's the best way to describe it? Yeah, like a little gland that sits in their forearms.
I'll take a moment and collect some of
If you,
those from
I
their
don't know,
forearms.
if you ever seen like a platypus,
Can I help him?
sure.
Yeah. Glam.
Yeah, I've seen
You
a platypi in my life.
so yeah, male platypus are actually poisonous.
Are they poisonous or venomous?
Poisonous. Yeah, they have a little like poison barb on their front claw, I think it is.
Oh.
It's weird. It only occurs in the males.
Interesting.
Yeah, if they didn't need to be weirder, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do hear rockets sort of running up through the mist. Oh, it's the rear call. Oh, I was mistaken.
Hmm.
And as he gets closer, 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 he finally sees you through the mist and says, "We got a problem. There's big ones behind us."
Bigger ones, how many?
2. Real bad. Higher order.
You mean they can talk?
Not sure. Unclear. We should go.
Then we'll go.
You should go. Oh, but I'm tired.
You know the way back, right?
If
Oh,
I said pretty please, would you come?
no. But good luck.
Man, it really is odd.
I think Jericho will just look at Seraph and shrug, like, "What the fuck?"
They'll shrug back.
You
Alright.
hear her go the wrong way and double back.
Can we just say Bradford helps her get into the base?
Yeah, come on, Granny. It's time to get you to bed.
Back in my day, I was an osteopath. Yeah, okay, Granny.
Any of you not in fighting order? That's what I like to hear.
Ronan and Wombat, come on. We got big ones to fuck up.
Just so I can put it in my inventory, how many glands would you say me and Lucian were able to collect?
Considering you splattered the one, I think 25, probably 2.
Okay. Would Lucian take one?
I would like one.
All right. I'll take one. You take one.
Okay.
Just saying hypothetically, if you like ferment them, maybe you could turn it into some crazy form of alcohol.
See, now we know you aim for the forearm and see if we can just slice that.
Well, I'm using it for poison. So,
As you make your way back, a wild Clint appears.
I was gonna say I am actually going back, not to actually get a non-existent child, but I will be going back. So just out of nowhere, psst, psst. Hey, I'm invisible right now. Don't freak out.
Oh my god.
I would eat some good berries on the way there.
Berries.
As you say that, you do hear Dayron say, "Are they this way?"
They are this way. They backed off for now. They want something. Someone.
Don't know.
Is for a hero.
Oh, party token.
The party token asked it's Flora.
Flora, by this time they could have warned you and you could be feet out here, yeah.
Can we just say Bradford notified and got her out here?
Yeah, I believe that. Yep. Seems good to me.
It's her turn on watch.
It's her turn. Watch. One ranger down, one ranger up. Yep.
Oh lord.
See,
Ronan.
I wouldn't keep going out that way. They're still hiding.
We heard there's 2 big ones, is that right?
2 big, nasty ones, yeah. And pay you a gold if you can figure out what they're looking for. He says he's like dangling, while still invisible, the little carving.
Well, shit.
I lied and said I was gonna go get him. I was waiting for you guys. What happened out there? I heard scuffle.
There was a lot of them closer in than they should have been.
Offering one hand while attacking with the other. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised.
They like fair fights, at least when it comes to numbers.
You don't want a fair fight at these ones.
No, we don't. Because that's what they want.
I don't know for even with these numbers it's safe. I still think we might be a bit outclassed. But we can't lead them back to the HQ.
Then once we get to
There. Quintal pointed out.
here, I think Jericho.
Over
Yeah,
there.
perfect. Well, yeah, you point, but
Oh yeah, that's a good point. He would describe where they were. The right past Savage and Grim. Find those trees there. I don't know if they're still out there. They're waiting for me. But, guess I'm just a liar. I'll climb up top, back onto the knoll.
So how do you want to play this? What are we doing?
Oh.
We'll first
Wide
gotta
bat.
figure out where
Wide bat.
Here. Wide bat. Let me plug my mouse in.
Banishment's concentration. Okay.
Shadow step up to here. Get a bird's eye view. No pun intended. And could I try to perceive where they are and or where they've gone?
Absolutely. Roll me a perception.
Take advantage of.
Well, I might be giving him advantage. I'm gonna cast Bless on Seraph, Booyog, Savage, and Grim. They're the only people within 30 feet of me, at the top of the knoll. And then... What's up?
Good. No, go ahead. My bad.
It's all good. So, I think casting Bless will... No, it will break invisibility because it's also a concentration spell. So Kunta will be visible.
Okay, what in the hell is...
Technical difficulties?
My screen is a blank white screen.
Eh?
And I just put some maps in it.
I was say zoom in and out. Maybe that'll fix it.
No, it's okay. Oh, there. Okay, I can do it at this percent. This percent works. All y'all are gone though.
Eh?
Mind to
I see
Refresh.
Flora. I just did.
Okay, everyone move their token around. Maybe
I
they'll
see
like...
Flora and Wombat, and literally no one else.
Okay, so you're locked to that top sector of the screen. Is what you... Wait, no. That's not... That's Lucian, not Wombat. Wait, what the hell? How you only see those two, then?
I don't know. They're actually invisible, because I can click on them in the token.
What the hell?
Whatever.
Everyone just give off an aura, a 5-foot aura, highlighting where you are.
Roll20 took that invisibility thing seriously.
I am invisible.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. They're literally...
I cast Aura Vitality.
Oh yeah, if we do the dots, does that let you see where we are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it does.
I am purple.
I'm red.
That's so weird.
Hold on, wait, no.
Why?
It has to
Wait,
be.
can I just redrop them?
Maybe.
Pink.
Probably. Yeah, I'll drop mine.
I already
I can
redropped
just redrop them. Yeah, that works.
Sweet.
gang gang.
It's weird.
It's bizarre.
So
bizarre.
I don't. Anyways, yeah, you
Class bless.
roll. Okay, bless up.
Uh,
Roll a
scroll.
perception.
I rolled my perception for a 19 or 17. if
Oh,
I-
gotcha. I was
Yes.
reloading. Okay, I
No
see.
worries.
I was just saying, would me prompting them to show up give them advantage?
If they did show up, yeah.
If they did show up.
Laura is also seeking the high ground.
As you sit here now in good numbers, with a 19, you see no hide or hair of them. I guess no tail or feather would be better.
Ah,
No bit nor bauble.
get off of me.
What is going on? I've had duplicate tokens popping up.
That's so weird.
I mean, Garth had that problem a while back. Remember, where like one just kept popping up.
That was
Oh,
weird,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, they do not appear here.
I think to the right and then quickly to the left at Wombat. I'll go ahead and minor illusion a crow's head with big red X over it.
He nods.
And I think since he's down there, got a different angle. I think I'll minor illusion sign over to him. Do you see them?
He pulls a. He walks a little shadow figure up to you. That's like a mini version of him as a wombat in the same hat, and just does a thumbs down.
Oh. Where are
I'll
they?
sign fiddlesticks.
Are they invisible? They could be, right?
We would have spotted them by now. Savage, Grim. I'll mage hand down the pouch with the little jag carving. Can you sniff them out?
You see Savage handed to Grim before looking at it and crawling down onto all fours, beginning to search around.
Where are you hiding?
Could I insight something?
Absolutely.
Story is that Joker left them to, quote unquote, go get someone. Got us. We all arrive on the scene and they're not here.
You think they're going around us?
Yeah,
Are they going around us?
absolutely they are.
The thing is, they wouldn't know necessarily where to go.
Unless they totally already do. Because Jag's been in the base before.
So why didn't they go with their front crew?
Distraction.
To do what?
Weaken us. We fought them, expended some resources, then we came out here and now they're gone. Anyway. Should I roll for that, or am I allowed to believe what I believe?
Yeah. Well, I mean, roll an insight.
I feel like they would have just gone with their foreguard.
Oh, damn. Oh, wait.
Especially
No,
given
I-
that they're...
I-
If
I-
they were on that field with their vanguard crew, they would have won.
But then I think they would have outnumbered us.
I don't know what the
Looking
count
back.
was for the Mephistos, so I won't speak towards that.
I think it might have been even.
That would have been perfect.
Could I insight if it seems too similar to the boogeyman waiting to gank somebody as soon as somebody like steps out enough, like on their own.
Roll insight. Because something's not adding up here. Like,
Okay,
Clayton,
that's
you're
better
sure they believed you.
Yeah, give it up. Fuck. If I can lie any better than that roll, then I can lie to God. Despite him having truth sense. Something's not right.
Are
here.
you sure, my child? Yeah, trust me, bro.
Okay. Something's not right. Who's back at base? They're looking. They gotta be.
The captain, Odd Maggie, Daxos,
The veterans.
Saturday. Lucky.
I'll sending with the watchering Lucky. I'm probably gonna misspell Mephisto here, but
Malphisto.
Mephistos. Thank you. And then ES.
Did I glean anything from insight while he's typing?
24 is pretty good.
The boogeyman had a modus operandi where it operated that way. These creatures have shown you anything but that. Certainly they will set themselves up in an advantageous position, but they're not ambush predators.
They're not ambushers. I don't think they're waiting to gank somebody.
I missed a quote in the beginning, but whatever.
Dayron's sitting over here waiting for a fight to happen. He's like, brought us out here, and then now it's not happening.
I am disappointed in you. Oh!
Grim is not finding tail nor tuft.
Ooh, alliteration!
Hide nor hair, tail nor tuft.
Anything?
So you see him stand up and sort of shift out of this Ursine form. I think they left.
It's like Mr. Budge over again.
But why?
You say that, or you think that, as Dayron says, but why?
They have an idea of where our base is at now. They can go get more. They don't know exactly where it is, but they have a general idea. So that means they can start combing over the region. We gotta make this contested ground.
Like Sun Tzu recommends.
Yeah, my bad. That was my answers just speaking through me just now. My bad.
I think I know what the problem is.
Dad wants his son.
You told them you are going to get him.
Which means they think he's still here.
Now they tell their leader.
And then he shows up to take his son back. This works to our advantage, though.
He does.
We fall back, make a plan.
Exactly. They might not be ambush predators, but we are.
There's the session title right there. Ambush Predators.
Write it down, write it down.
Alright. Watchmen, we are leaving.
Clock's ticking. Grim, How far does it take to get from here to where you guys found those Mephistos? Go in the...
Whoa,
Wait.
whoa, 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 whoa.
God damn it, Lucky! You're supposed to lock down the facility, Lucky! God damn it!
What
That's
plans are we making?
Oh, hey, brother.
God damn it, Lucky! You're supposed to lock down the facility.
It's getting handled.
Uh-huh.
I have a purpose. I have a reason. Don't question your adjacent lieutenant. Oh, fuck you. Hey, I got this for you.
My
He tosses the
lieutenant-in-law.
helmet over to Savage. Lieutenant, ah, damn it.
The champion's spooked. We thinking they're going back to tell their leader that his son is here in this region.
Okay. He's sort
So-
of so there's no fight.
Yeah,
Right.
there's no fight. We
No.
should fall back, set an ambush.
He pops his seat. Huh. I guess it's probably for the best. All right. So what are we thinking?
We need to know our timeline. How long does it take for creatures like that to get from here back to their house and then come back with a larger force? An hour? A day? However long it takes them is however long we have to prep. And cast
You were
some
there.
shut-eye.
You do know one thing.
Was I there? At
For
the
the first
Memphis...
time you met him, weren't you?
Oh, Sebastian.
Clint was
Sebastian.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah. I'm trying. I was like
Okay.
thinking about the two. Like, yeah, I know. No, I don't.
Yeah,
He's dead.
That's a good point.
It
So
was- it
Seraph
was-
and Jericho know one thing.
yeah.
Y'all move faster than they do.
There's the barbs.
And how long did it take us to get there? I mean, we sort
It
of
was- it
weren't
was-
getting straight for it. So.
Yeah, the better
Detoured it,
part of
right?
the day because you had to move through
The bramble.
the bramble.
Oh, if we can grow that bramble here, that'd be awesome.
Well, it took me, those two, and Viper to. It took us about a day to get through the bramble, but we had a grim and they don't. We already move faster than them.
So let's say a day and a half. 'Cause those guys don't look like they were exactly feel fatigue.
It's a fair assumption. If not a lot of wiggle room.
So a day and a half conservative, double that, here and back, 3 days. We can do a lot in 3 days. How many are we talking here, though? I don't know how many you guys just put down in the Mesa maze. What the numbers look like.
Six. Yeah, how
Killed
many
at
did we-
least 6 in the main, I think.
You guys have a head count on how big their pack is?
I did. At least I used to. I'm trying to find it in my notes.
Oh wait, I had it. I had it as a note on my desktop too. That's damn it.
Or like a physical note?
No, sorry, like on like computer's desktop, like a text doc.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
same.
want to say it was 20 something.
Yeah, it was double digits at least.
20 or more.
Minus 6. I don't know what these creatures are like. I'm assuming you guys didn't see those champions before, right?
Definitely not.
Only saw the Hawachichi warrior, who we think was Jag's dad, get made into one.
So either he's a leader, he has to be a leader, or else they wouldn't have given us that pouch. And he's capable of making champions.
As you say that, you just see Grim sort of put his head down a little.
Something the matter, Grim?
Vicious used to tell me that Huatichi are excellent tracker. Blood track. That's how they knew where to find us.
It has its limits concerning how. He'll look around to make sure that the champion's not like over here or something like Chrome Mauer. Look around. It has its limits considering how the kid's not here anymore. But if they tracked by blood, kid was injured when he made it to our place. He looks at like Seraph and Jericho for confirmation.
I don't think he was injured. It could just be they
I think he was.
sense the blood relation.
I think he maybe had some minor, like, scrapes, bruises, cuts, or something. I think he was sick.
We all went through the bramble too.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If they were tracking the kid's live position, it wouldn't take him here. There's something else that they're tracking. Maybe literal blood, or maybe something a bit more abstract.
So you think that one with bony carapace, that was the warrior we saw? The boy's father?
Yeah, probably. He's at least one of the ones in charge now. A champion, if not the leader.
I'm thinking the leader, but I just don't know if one of them was the leader. This will be a hell of an ask, but Clint deep speech and language proficiency. The voice that the fractured voice that the one spoke in, did it have an accent by chance?
Oh god, it's so guttural and hard.
Yeah, I figured.
Maybe a history? Yeah, roll me a history.
Okay.
It's like, would Cthulhu have a New England accent since he
because he's
all of his cults around there?
Yeah, Cthulhu's a asshole.
Oh, that's where Innsmouth is, so.
A boat comes out of nowhere. Leroy, I'm walking here.
Alright, history roll. That I figured it was gonna be bad. That's why I checked my.
I will say, Seraph and Jericho also.
I will also use.
Y'all were there in the pins.
I will also use this.
Roll a history.
Correct.
Okay.
So this.
A 12 it shall be.
Plus charisma, mine's becomes 27. Divine inspiration.
27. Okay, that's pretty good. 27 is pretty good. It definitely sounded off. Like I don't know that you've ever heard of Watichi talk.
That's fair.
Of Jag, who is boy.
And Quinn wouldn't have met Jag.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll use my Black Watch ring. Wait, did I use my ring last time in the fight?
I don't know, but you don't need to. 18. There was a very specific detail when he finally turned, and that's his eyes turned blood red.
But
which was right after he noticed the Jag was safe, right?
Correct.
He gave into his bloodthirst to buy a distraction.
Right.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's soulless eyes, didn't it? No red there.
Green, the other.
It's hard to
really see.
Yeah, I can't really see it.
Then, sort of remembering that, I guess Jericho would ask, the two you saw, either of them have red eyes?
No. Why?
I don't think either of them were our father figure.
So that means he's probably
yeah.
the one in charge.
who's to say that he's the one in charge now?
Love makes us do crazy things. It gives us great powers.
So what do you think, Lucky? We start setting up traps now, or we head back?
Nah, don't set him up now. Regroup with the captain, see what he's got. As long as we think it's clear to head back.
Might want to be quiet just in case.
They're not ambush predators, so I think they're gone.
Yeah, but we don't want to leave tracks.
Well, if we don't want to leave tracks, then I can figure that out.
Please do.
Because I'm pretty sure past that trace.
So 2 key point, 3 key point buy-in?
2, yeah. So, yeah. Final thing there.
Nice.
Jesus bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Can't be tracked except by magical means. That gives me concern.
Whatever.
It's okay. We'll just be normally untrackable. Easy. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So that's out to 30 feet, so I'm pretty sure that'll hit. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of us here, but we can fit a 30-foot
radius, yeah.
That's already all. That's already all right there.
Yeah, minus the already invisible person up top. Good old Flora.
I mean, you're invisible. You still have Drex.
No, I'm talking about Flora.
Oh, right.
He's up here.
I guess, yeah. How loud are you talking?
I'm assuming pretty audibly.
Get you all the way back there.
Then, yeah, let's head back. But also, he goes up, throws out a hand. Welcome back, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant. I caught that in the recording. That she was in a leadership position.
Just savage.
I'll take your lieutenant spot if you don't want it. Kidding. But
Let's go. Hurry up. Shoo. Y'all kind of stink.
Hey, Lucky.
We just got back from a dungeon with your excuse.
Do you need healing for that burn, Lieutenant Lucky? Just
no,
asking.
It's okay. You know, his mother can't help her body.
If we got
Actually, you know what? Jericho wouldn't laugh at that.
If we got the downtime, or if our surveys around here are outdated, you could send around Saturday, so we can get a good layout of the place while we're grabbing some respite. Guy doesn't exactly tire out like the rest of us. Looks at his tireless feature.
Cue Avengers theme song.
Kazoo version.
As you head back, you do notice Dayron lingers for a minute, but does catch up.
Inside check!
Yeah, can I insight that?
Yeah, everyone wants instant check.
Yeah, sure.
I'm assuming he was looking for a fight. Yeah. I have guidance now, because I'm invisible.
I have no assumptions because...
You're a
there's
robot.
weird shit going on with his... Who, me?
You're a robot. That's why you don't have assumptions.
Oh.
Yeah, it definitely appears as he was sort of riding on that adrenaline. As it comes down, so too back do the effects of being a Blood Knight.
Oh.
Oh.
Fair.
But let me make a smart choice as I move y'all back.
Copy and paste, hell yeah.
Da, da, da. Boop. All right. As you make your way back through the mist-covered maze. Oh man, how do I? Oh God, I put y'all in a folder and I don't know how to get them out of a folder now.
Get me out of the folder.
These new changes, dude, I hate them.
Okay, there we go. I unfolded you.
I'm unfolded.
and-
Hey. Get me the hell out of here.
As they spawn it, I have so many of their copies on the GM layer because I just toggle them back and forth. I forgot I did that till just now.
Yes. And don't you feel a clown?
Only a little bit, yeah.
Here's your
As you
nose.
make your way back in, delete that one and grab one more.
It's two grims.
You doing duplicating again?
He did that on our way out too, I think.
The mitotic grim.
Hmm.
Oh, and I put her on. As you make your way back, you see the group getting ready. You know what? Yeah. Before you come back, though, you do see Oni go. Or Oni's at the bar when you come back, as the rest of the group is getting ready to head out and set up for a mission.
Where are you headed out to?
We're coming out to help you.
Oh yeah, change the plans. Fights cancel. We're rescheduling for 3 days.
Lieutenant Ward, good to see you again. Can the captain
Should-
purify stuff?
You see her like eye just sort of like twitch at that as she pulls her helmet off. Yes, the captain can.
How fast? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but he's quite adept.
Oh, well, it'll be a fun time when you ask him to purify this for you. I give her the defender sword.
Well,
Go.
that's where she touches it with her bare hands, right?
Obviously, she's kitted up, right? We're all kitted up.
Her third arm grabs it.
Oh, you're Astro Self Monk now, I see. Nice class change, Fits.
What? Where did you even?
From the dungeon. Some nasty but capable relic hunter got his hands, and more than two, on this. Don't know exactly what it does, but I did hear a distinctive clanging and pinging whenever certain things hit him. Sort of like, well, he gestures at him, or at her, sort of like your ward.
I see. I'm sure you could sell this for a lot.
I could, but sometimes there are certain lives that are worth more than any amount of coin.
She gets a small smile at that. Got it, Joker.
Rule 1, right?
Rule 1. She looks over at Lucky. Let's go let the captain know.
Hey, Seraph.
Oh yeah.
I guess anyone. Let's see if there's something here that Jack left behind. Something that they're tracking. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
What happened to his little bone knife?
That's a good question. Yeah, what did happen to that?
Yeah, so y'all gave him a real knife.
But he kept the bone one, right? And the real one.
Well, why don't you search around?
Can I check his little bunk that we kept him in over here next to
Yeah,
the
I'll
bunk?
check
I
over here.
give these 3 bardic inspirations.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Save the one you're giving me, because I'm gonna assist Lucian if he's doing an investigation.
Okay.
It depends on what I'm allowed to roll.
Yeah, absolutely an investigation.
Okay. 18. I'll do a flash of genius with that one. So 23.
I give him guidance and bardic.
What's your fucking Baddick and guidance, dude?
Cthulhu, is that you?
Is it a D8?
D8, yeah.
7. So 8 plus 23, 31.
Woo!
As
Can I-
you go ahead.
He wants
Oh,
to
I
roll
was
as
just
well.
gonna ask, can I roll perception just to see if I get anything different?
Investigation would be more specific, and this is kind of that. But
Okay,
roll,
fair
yeah,
enough.
roll. Actually, you can roll a perception. There is something.
Oh.
You know, it's a
There
Jack's
was
here on the
something.
There.
Okay.
He's like pushing underneath the rug as he says that. There was something, but
So it's so funny you kind of mentioned that. You do see Wombat. He's like, "Are you searching for something in specific?"
Knife or some. I know that they mentioned the bone knife, but did we give him a real knife? Who
Yeah,
gave
I
him?
gave him one of mine.
Why did you
Is
give him a knife?
as you have this conversation, you do see Wombat walk over, then leave. Oh, I see. Good luck if you find it.
Thank you.
As you search through, you on your way back out searching through a spot you've already searched, do find it.
Oh,
searching a spot you've already searched.
Yeah, you're quite literally looking for a needle in a haystack.
I see. Gotcha.
oh,
But when you come back to a spot with a 33, I think you said, you are sure that you searched before.
well,
Hmm.
look what I found.
Can I insight to see if Wombat put that there?
Yeah, he planted it.
He quickly is moving away as you are finding it.
I was thinking that in my mind. And I'm like, Wombat just fucking left that there, didn't he?
Oh,
Just stare at him as he goes.
I think
What a guy.
Wombat put that there.
Don't
Oh
be
well,
upset.
doesn't matter. We got it.
Why would he do that? Why would he put that there? Don't say anything. Don't be silly. Good job.
bookshop.
You found it.
We found out.
That is evidence.
Mm-hmm.
It's also got his smell all over it.
Here, you hold it.
You say so.
I just got an idea.
Well, I can't fucking smell it, but
Oh.
I'm sure they can.
I'll take
I'm gonna
it.
cast meditation to make my gloves smell different. Okay.
Couldn't you just do that to the knife?
No, we want to keep the smell on the knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
I just got an idea.
These are the same as my idea.
What's your idea?
Bait. And he holds the knife up.
I was thinking the same thing. I also got to ask if anyone did any blood work on the kid. It'd be more than bait if we put his blood on it. It's a hostage situation.
I did do something similar, but I don't think I kept any.
Yeah, he does a dismiss away the hand. Can't go back in time. Well, he thinks about it. Never mind.
No.
They think we got the kid. And they're willing to kill us to get to the kid. They're likely banking on us being some bleeding hearts, which maybe not wrong. But regardless, the kid's in our custody. Or at least they think he is. We got a bargaining chip.
What to bargain for, though?
You think we should take our chip to the captain?
Points at Seraph? Yes. Points at Jericho? When two evils do battle against one another, the forces of good only win. We got another target in the region. Let's see.
You see a grin grow on his face.
Let's see if we can bring us all down together.
Diabolical.
Victor, good to see you, man. Adam.
He just like puts a hand out as you go to pass him.
Shake.
I'll stop you, I think.
Oh.
As you shake, he just holds on for a second.
Quint with a +6 charisma. Everyone likes me. It's totally for the better. Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
I'd be honored.
If you think that he is coming after a child that he loves, what do you think he would do to trade for it?
If he truly loves his son, there would be nothing that would get in his way of getting his kid back. He'll agree to anything within reason. And only if we can promise that his kid's safe.
He nods, but that's thinking as a human.
And dark
What
ones are
would-
arrogant.
He would trade from a position of power. You have something he wants, so he will hold hostage something you.
Do we have any people active in the field right now?
I was just thinking that.
He looks around. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to bring this to your attention.
And I thank you sincerely for it, Victor. It's always good to get perspectives.
Actually, he goes this way.
You seem to turn around. Walk the other way.
What would he hold hostage over us? Maybe he can hold us hostage to ourselves. He can work with the Bone Collector.
We would be trapped in here. If they surrounded us, we'd have to fight our way out.
Are there no escape tunnels out of this place?
You see Savage just look over the map. There are the aqueducts, but they are quite tumultuous.
And likely dangerous in case of cave-ins. I would do. He looks at Seraph and Jericho. I do want to take this to the captain, but we shouldn't arrive at the table with nothing in hand.
As you step over to the map,
Oh, how many war assets do I have before the Reapers show up? I've been playing multiplayer, bro. They better be up there. We don't have any active watchmen on the field right now, right?
No, but how long ago did Seven Doran leave?
2 days ago? 3 days?
Mhm.
They surely would have gotten out of her fast. Seven's fast. Byron's fast. Doran could ride on top of Charon.
So how long were we gone?
To the dungeon 3 days? 2 days? There and back?
That they left 4 days ago? And we left 3 days ago?
correct, yeah, about then.
They should be
So
out
we
of.
don't know what was happening here for 3 days.
Well, they never stopped here though. Is the thing. They just from the theater of operation for the Yurthax, they just went back to Byzantine hold.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm wondering, like, could they just been out of this region by this point?
So they would have had to go this way.
And the Mephistos are purple, right?
No, the orange.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Could they have?
So
Could they have
they-
gone? Could they have gone beach path? I don't know if that's any better or worse. less cover.
Yeah, they would need to on horseback.
Okay. And they wouldn't have been able to go through Bramble.
No, God no.
Yeah.
That would literally kill 7.
Oh,
Can we just sending them? Get confirmation as to their current location.
Absolutely. Who are you sending?
I already used my sender for the day, so someone else has to try it.
use mine.
Who do you send?
What was your idea? So would you bring it up?
Yeah. We're talking about active agents. The only people that would be out there would be Doran, Seven, Byron, Zoe, right?
Right.
They left a few days ago.
Should check and see if they're all right.
If they
I
can't
check in
describe their
with Doran.
If they can, try to describe their position. Landmarks or whatever. See where we can pin them on the map.
Shoot Dora a message then.
Sure.
Hopefully his heart's not broken by now.
We're at the Chrysantine Hold, and I've discovered a way to make ice cream to console my sorrows.
Oh, you got me at a good time. The commander just wanted to talk to me about something. So I'll shoot him a message. I'm not gonna type it out. Are you safe? Can you describe your surroundings? How far out from Chrysantine are you?
Absolutely. Yeah, you send the message. We're plenty back and arrived safely. Nothing to worry about on our end. Is there some sort of assistance you'll need? He sends you a message back in response. If you have anything that we can help with, do not hesitate to ask.
We
That's-
have
Okay, pretty smart. I was about to say, ain't no shot Dorn wouldn't know that I can't respond to that. He said they're back in Chrysantine?
Correct.
Or,
they're fast, so not too surprising.
right. Uh-oh.
Well, that's good though, because that means we have
Yeah.
point of contact with Jag.
Right. In which case,
What do we
Should I
ask? What do we ask of a child? A
yeah.
traumatized child that probably doesn't know how blood tracking magic works.
Mhm.
Can we come back to this option though?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we want to sit on that.
Yeah.
So
You say anything back to Doran, or do you just leave him hanging?
well, I think that's what we're saying. We'll like retcon correspondence.
Keeps them on
okay.
red.
Yeah, how long can you reply to a sending? Like,
I think
5
one
hours
round,
later?
technically.
I mean, with how many people we have here that also have sendings, I think I can just
Yeah, we're good.
True.
So I think what I'll respond to him for now is just I'll say I hope you're doing well, because I don't know if he's been told yet. Hope you're doing well. Is there a Huatichi child there? Can you ask him if he knows anything about blood tracking? I'm sure there's a short-haired way I can ask all that. So that's what I'll send him, and we can get a response on that later.
Gotcha.
And if we
Okay.
think of anything else to ask him, we can have someone else send it.
Hey, can you send a blood sample?
we have ravens, right? Like Game of Thrones.
I mean,
yeah.
if not, you have Black Panthers.
True.
I'll take the
Okay,
Ravens.
Courier.
I'll take the Ravens because they have M60s.
Oh, at least one of the Malfestos does. So as you come through with this information, I assume you share, right, Jericho?
Yeah. They're back at the Chrysantine Hold, so they're safe.
So they can't be our hostages then.
Then they have nothing. Our best bet is to try to surround us then, right?
If they Don't have anything, they'll try to find something.
We can't grow complacent, Cream. We've got to stay on our toes. Always assume that they're thinking of something that we're not.
Wait, oh shit. What level does this work?
These Malfistos. Tell me about them.
Well, you've seen them big birdmen, crows or ravens, some kind of corvid. They like to fight, I can assume. They do it a whole lot. Gladiatorial stuff.
Gladiatorial.
Not at Seraph. They had a big fuck off arena when Seraph and I went to their camp.
And they were fighting amongst themselves?
To assert dominance or as like a right to induct new Malfistos?
We can work with that.
They were testing their prisoners, see if any were worthy of being a Malfisto. Seraph and I, we think that they were stringing up the losers, had them practically crucified.
That's right.
Looked like they were feasting on them too.
They're prisoners. They were Watichi.
Some of them were, at least.
From what we could tell.
So, in theory, it is possible for them to convert non-Watichi?
In theory.
Do we have confirmation that there were non-Watichi members or prisoners there?
Was there any that at least like could have been other types of people?
Wasn't there one that spoke in common to you guys?
No.
I think
he had grabbed Jericho's arm or leg or something and was begging for death, pretty much in a language I couldn't speak.
So probably Hatichi.
Yeah.
So no confirmation then.
Yeah.
A Hatichi exclusive dark one. That'd be an interesting concept.
Then I have to ask. If they're not trying to capture us, which they might be, who would they turn to next?
Lake Mary. Pues it's well enough, but it's not that well.
and there's a bunch of people mostly undefended besides the militia.
What can a militia do against a bunch of Malfistos?
Okay,
I think that's something to bring the captain.
So that's what their counter bargain chip would be. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I don't think they meant it like this. So we can't run a hostage situation option then. There's no way we can secure Lake Miri that fast. Or that competently. It's too big.
It's closer to us than it is to them, though. They have to go back. We have the faster path there.
But they also got more numbers. And at the end of the
We'll have a whole hell of a lot more if we don't get there first and they take some.
I'll wave Lucky over, and then I guess Fort too, saying that they're both here.
Oh yeah, the back.
lieutenants were just war planning.
What do you have so far?
We think that they're going to try to take everyone from Lake Miri as hostages and turn them into Malfistos, potentially.
I'm not... We don't have that on confirmation. But at the very least, you know, if we tried to use a fictional abstract of Jack being here as a hostage, they got a counter bargaining chip with Lake Miri. And Victor pointed out very, very well. They won't reason like we will when it comes to these negotiations. Well, dark ones are arrogant, so they're probably gonna go for a more violent bargaining chip. Grim was saying like Mir's closer to us and we're faster, and he's right on that, but our forces will be split. They want a kid, we want their extermination. Drastically different objectives for both sides.
And there's the counterpoint that they might want us there.
Yeah.
Here we got wards. They can't get in here. Maybe a type 5, type 6. Not them.
But if we get locked in here, we get starved out.
We get trapped, or we go into open ground. Neither are good options.
From how the
There's
Malfishes were described, I think it's a hell of a gamble, but the option of dueling their leader is on the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a third option. We just go fight their leader.
But I doubt they'd accept anything other than a one-on-one fight.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's a gamble. But if we manage to kill the leader, if they do squabble, then we can
They
turn
tear
entry.
themselves apart.
Exactly. And then we can mop up the rest. They're two champions. If both of them are still alive when their leader dies, they're gonna fight each other to determine who's top dog, and Quint will point up as that, and then point down, and who's bottom bitch.
So we need to splinter their force.
That's contingent upon killing their leader, though, which is probably not gonna be an easy task. But that being said, Miss Savage, I saw the work you put in that dungeon. You're a hell of an assassin.
What measure did you get of the champions?
Taller, bigger, nastier, better armed, had some kindness capability, which I think is more expensive from the ones I saw, the corpses I saw on the way in. Better defended, probably smarter.
I would like to put forth a counterpoint.
Let's hear it.
While Savage here is one hell of an assassin, I mean, I saw the wound she put on Dre. She's also due for a cleansing, and we've only got 3 days.
Quint's fingers are
Lucky.
like tapping on the desk as you say that. Right.
Lucky, Ward, what'd the captain have to say so far?
We let him know the information at hand, what we had, and he's discussing with his advisor, his other advisors.
On Maggie and Daxos. Looking over at Graham, I noticed that he's like a bit further out. Is he doing anything? Does he look off in any way?
Ooh, man, that's an insight. Yeah, that's an insight.
You're just getting bored.
I will give myself Bardic. That's not Bardic. This is Bardic. Nice.
As the conversation has shifted and he realizes he doesn't know enough to contribute, he feels a little inadequate.
Oh, buddy.
Quint will try to look at him, stare at him until his like sixth sense of predation makes him realize someone's staring at him. And if that does happen, Quint will just like nod, like, "Come on, join the circle, get closer. Go on then."
He, like, as you look over, I think if anyone can do it, Savage could take him out.
The vote of confidence is good, and we can back in. It's not like Flora hasn't proven to us that she can ice things from a distance. One up
I
front,
don't think I.
one far back.
Yeah, so would the idea be try a one-on-one duel? If you can't, then Flora starts laying into him with shots.
I would lose.
I'm not pitching for an open fight with Savage. I'm pitching for an assassination. You know, proper White Watch work.
You think the
Sure,
captain
if
could take
necessary.
him?
I don't know if he'd have the opportunity to build up. But the captain can help us. If we set traps.
You do see coming over with his drink, Oni. Don't think I would recommend sending our greatest weapon in to fight a dangerous super predator.
There. What are the numbers telling you, Oni?
He sort of sits down his teacup and looks at the leaves in it for just a second. Think there's only one watchman in the world that would win that fight.
I'm curious. Who's the one you got slated?
He just looks over. The only one that could beat him in an honorable fight would be the Strixblade.
Jericho is already nodding.
He's
Saw that coming.
He's beaten better in honorable combat. But
That's true.
Okay.
But Dark Ones, we don't got honor nothing for Dark Ones. Not in things like this.
Then the answer would be Captain K.
Captain Can?
He's got a lot of
nods.
tricks up his sleeve,
Yes.
suffice it to say.
He's a real sneaky sort, I've heard.
I was gonna say, if it's just talking tricks, Captain Riker's got plenty too. But
How best to say this? If Captain Kane ever turned rogue, no one with a lick of sense would have a good night's sleep ever.
well, that's ominous. Let's just hope that don't happen. Regardless, we don't got any captains except the one back there. Points points into the back chamber. And we shouldn't risk him for 1v1ing a leader.
We do have Daxos, though. I'm wondering if we could just use the duel as bait to get the leader in the proper position to assassinate.
They couldn't turn it down. They wouldn't turn it down.
But if we assassinate the leader right in front of them, they won't be fighting amongst themselves. They'll have a very clear common goal.
We could disengage, bug out after the leader's dead, and then once the dust settles, they'll start the infighting.
Maybe.
Can't assume Mephisto's putting aside their differences long enough to bring retribution to us. At least not if we beat a hasty retreat.
Then if we were to retreat, we could not let the fight happen in Lake Miri.
We'd have to take it here.
Exactly.
How far is Lake Miri from here? Travel time wise? Couple days?
Copyright claim.
Bro, if that's copyright claim, then there's no winning. There's just no winning here.
Less than a full day.
Less than a full day. I'm just imagining the Mephistos as like English soccer fans after their fucking favorite team lost to Germany again. Like, I can't imagine them losing steam and killing an entire village in that time.
English soccer fans after their team of choice lost or won.
Yeah, oh yeah, or won. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, doesn't matter for them.
Do you think it would be possible to evacuate the town?
Possible, sure. Likely, no.
Where they?
Definitely not on our timetable.
3 days.
Difficult.
I think they can do it in 3 days, but that new leader better have all of his shit in order. They'd be straining it, and also we need to find them a place to hide out that's safe. I don't want to exercise the option.
What a tumultuous time to be, like Miriam.
Oh, Miran. They could hide in the tunnels underneath the tree.
There's enough room for them down there.
There's enough room for all the natives.
And there's less of them these days.
Yeah. If we sent correspondence to warn them, it'd still take time. There's a lag.
Can we use our Black Watch rings to people that don't have the spell?
Yeah, something works to anyone.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
It's
We
just
could
there's
just
a
use our
special
ring.
function that goes specifically to one person.
The Watcher.
Mhm.
Okay. So, we wouldn't have that concern at least.
So the question I asked to the group is how sure are we they're going to go there?
If you were slighted, if someone took someone you loved, how far would be too far to get retribution?
You just see sort of Grim look at the map at that and try not to look at anyone. I don't think there's a distance you could cross.
It's the only civilization out here aside from our own HQ. It's the only target.
And any
We're-
Huatichi settlement wouldn't have any bearing on us, particularly. Not that it wouldn't be a tragedy, but there's no leverage in it. You're right, Lieutenant.
I would
We
love to
would
contact them.
put a number on it. Maybe 60% they're going to Lake Mirror.
90. If we piss them off and they can't get their hands on us, 90.
Do we have the rapport that they would even listen?
They would negotiate when they gave over. He points at Grim, who I think is the one that sells possession of the bag and the carving. They would negotiate when they gave over that.
Then what about the other side? Would the people of this town listen if we gave them warning?
They would.
If we
Many
spoke,
people in the Dustlands are stuck in their ways.
if we spoke to the right people, some of the ones we met while we were there, I think they would.
I don't want them to go Lake Mary. To be perfectly honest with you. There are too many things that can go wrong. Not only on our side, but on their side. I'd rather we keep the fight here or put it further out.
So, assassination plan, and then we just warn them just in case.
That's only if Savage feels like she's fit for duty. Miss Savage, I know you're a capable assassin, but I'm also well aware you were in that dungeon for a year. Yeah, longer. If anyone's due a break, it's you.
The Lord has blessed my hands to violence. I will do what I was made to.
Yeah. The light blessed me with being overly curious and stupid, so look at you. So, let's try to assassinate him.
I must have got the short end of the stick since I feel like I'm overly curious, stupid, and meant for violence.
Perhaps you were dropped on your head as a child.
Oh yeah, that too probably.
All right.
That's possible, but getting back on target.
Let's. We need to know what their place looks like before we can send our assassins out to it. We gotta scout it. Trying to locate one, albeit bigger, Mephisto amidst their whole village while under risk of detection. It's asking for a casualty. We need to scout out. And wait a minute. No, we don't. We don't need to scout out. It's a day and a half for them to get from here back to base. Their base. It'll be a day and a half from there to here. Even longer if they want to go to Lake Miri. You might be able to jump them when they're caught out. Without their fortifications of their base, their village, while they're on the road.
At the halfway point?
Whenever is best. We need to know the terrain. If there's a massive gorge on the way from here to their Mephisto village, that's a choke point.
Would we, those of us that have, all of us, that have been to Lake Miri, recall anything like that?
Well, I'm saying from there to here. And potentially Lake Mary, if that's
Oh,
where
I
they
see.
Either one. Either one.
Yeah.
We'd have to find a path, something that gives way, something that makes up for what we're sacrificing. These things, what can they do in a fight? What are their options?
Looks at everyone else. I was just in a fight with him like an hour ago.
Fly, make thunder crashes, claw, beak into people.
I'm pretty sure I caught something from their claws.
Yep,
I feel
definitely
unwell.
poison.
Going to
Get
like
disease.
take a step away from Jericho.
Oh, I got it too.
God
It
damn
gets-
it. He still takes a step back.
If it makes you feel any better, I only feel it every time my heart beats, every like minute or so.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess
Take
that makes me feel
bite.
better. Kurt's gonna go over here.
Then they're predominantly up-close fighters that can clear large distances.
Yes, that's right.
How fast can they heal? Do you guys know?
Haven't looked at your life to check.
Yeah.
Uh,
They seem to get stronger fighting one-on-one, and when they get hurt, they start fighting more fiercely.
Good climbers too.
If we had fast enough people, I would say we could just start picking them off. A war of attrition.
Then we can't use height to our advantage. The terrain would not fit for it. She looks around at the map. But I do know what would fit.
What's that?
A river.
They can climb, but they can't swim.
Feathers and water don't mix.
We put them at a natural disadvantage. There will be fords and crossings that they could go through, but we could funnel them that way. We might even, with time, be able to change it. It might affect... She looks around. Might affect the water source to Lake Miri, but we can fix that after.
If
When
it's rock or earth, I could start shaping.
We could shape the earth and water, and luckily, Providence has just given us a very powerful mage in our arsenal.
Providence. I like that. When they fight with their claws and their beak, do they stab and peck? Or do they slash and gnaw?
I s-
Do we know?
Hacha, what?
I'm asking for one very specific reason.
Hiya.
If you're rolling something,
Oh,
you're doing it
that's
to
I
GM.
was pulling up the sheet.
Okay. So the claw is a slashing weapon, which means it's ineffective underwater.
Yeah.
Bifurcated. I'm assuming that's a peck.
Mhm.
So that works underwater. I don't know how falling prone underwater even works, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah. I guess I don't know either.
Would the diving fracture work if there's no land for them to land on?
Yeah, they would just go into
Just
the water. So if you were
go-
under it,
Yeah, just go
as
deeper in
long
the
as you
water.
weren't on the surface,
We have rebreathers.
just a point to note: the way their mouths were shaped, they had split jaws. As such, they're probably resistant to it. They probably do not have a great way to keep the water from being swallowed.
They drown.
Do our rebreathers filter anything else out, by chance? Like, if a ranger were deployed a UT-120 in, like, a swamp, would it filter out
It
other
would keep
particles?
the toxins from,
So
Now,
hypothetically,
granted, if it was like really concentrated, it might get clogged up, but it wouldn't be immediate.
So in theory, run with me here. If we were to dam up a location, we could tamper with the water. We have rebreathers, so we'd be able to operate in it. We'd have the weapons to go with it. If we drop them in the water, they're screwed. And by their nature, they probably won't run away. They'll keep fighting.
That's a good plan.
Lake Miri has some rivers alongside it. Sort of where the lake comes into play here.
They're up close fighters, too. They couldn't afford to try to circle around. They would have to pull back. Their pride wouldn't allow for it.
And if anyone needs to extract out of the conflict, Lake Miri's right there. So they can get support, immediate medical attention, anything to do with... Looks at Jericho and Seraph. Their diseases.
No, I can get rid of those. Like, in 4 hours. I'll be fine.
Same here.
Oh, that's... He just shows up with his fucking crew behind him. What a badass.
He looks to all of you, his lieutenants, turn around and salute before he returns it.
I salute.
I salute.
Booyah salutes.
Push F for yourself in chat if you don't salute.
As you stand, you do notice, I see we have a situation. But first things, He reaches out a hand to shake Savage's. Welcome back to the fold. It's good to be back, Captain. Now then, what plans have you concocted?
Look at the lieutenants, see if one of them's gonna pitch it for us.
You hear Savage pop up. We've decided the best course of action is to take the action towards Lake Murray. They're avian-esque creatures. We're going to use the water against them. Heights would not work, so we're going to funnel them in. They're gladiatorial as such that pride would not allow them to retreat. With their close range, they would be at a disadvantage if they decided to not pursue, and we could pepper them down with ranged attacks. We're going to send an envoy to try to get the town to pull back and find safe harbor in case our plan does not work, or in case they decide to overtake it after we kill their leader, causing them to fracture.
And we can use magic and stone shaping to make a dam for the river.
Currently, what we know is their leader is most likely a former Huatichi whose child we took. It's clear to us that they want him back, so we're going to use that thought that they believe we have him as leverage. He looks around. Is there anything else?
We could tamper with the water once we've dammed it up and use our rebreathers.
If you're amenable to it, Captain, since it will all be water, your talents will be an all-time high.
I see. So this is the plan. He walks forward and Savage gives him way. He looks over. About 4 days. Would that be enough time to set up all our preparations?
We'll make it sufficient, sir.
It'll have to be.
Good. He takes the map and rolls it up before handing it over to Lucky. These Darkwinds trespass at our doorstep. The unbridled arrogance of them to think they could even come here and threaten us. Let us show them the errors that they have made. He looks around. Grab your things. We are moving.
Where are my things?
I got.
Nerf pats himself down like, oh shit, I already got all my things. I believe so.
There's the one we found.
Where is it? Is this it? Nope. Wrong one. Where did I put it? God, I really need to like 2 weeks, guys. I got 2 weeks left. It's somewhere. Well, here's this big one. I don't know where the regional map. Oh, there it is. I just need to stop looking and I'd find it.
I think it would depend on what oddback you can do to help dam it. Because if I remember right, the river width for like this river, this part, is at least like 100 or more feet. I'm not gonna have enough stone shapes. That's true.
Do you say this out loud? If we're getting them to retreat, we can't put them to work as well. It would be near impossible to get that amount of work done in such a small time. I heard the word nearly impossible. What if there was a solution? We have fast movers and one of the best candidates for this job not too far away. If it can be done, he could do it with time to spare. The undetected part might be a little bit much to ask. We ran.
Then pause.
We used the brambles.
You know, the brambles. Big fuck off
Part of
brambles.
the
Where the
yeah, part of the region by their nest, whatever you want to call it, is covered in them.
only reason we were able to make it through them was because of Grim blazing the trail and Rocket supporting us.
You see Savage look over to you. The brambles are land that would not give way to dark.
Pretty based. I mean, if anyone could do it, it would, with Rocket's support, of course, it would be Roy here, with me, of course, to take over when he eventually gets tired.
And then me to make sure you idiots don't die. Or Joker, I guess, could fill in.
Okay. Sorry, what was the last thing you said?
At least unmolested, if not undetected.
Mm-hmm.
We can at least get the one through. I think... War just looks over to y'all. Is it worth the risk?
Claudia, you should see this kid work.
But that's exactly my point. He is still a kid.
He's taking the plunge.
Hardline and Queensman here did pretty well. for just being kids.
And if need be, I'll keep the boy safe myself. Let's do it then.
Should be simple. Right. That might be a bit of an ask.
Could we just take them both then?
Well, I'll admit, despite myself, I missed the little bugger. I don't think he would be too much of a detriment to have around. I mean, if Hardline wasn't, then why should
Like
he?
he said, he's taking the plunge, right?
If a father's love can destroy a village, brother's love can save it. We'll get him through. You rub it off on me.
Sounds like you do. So, as we get ready to set these operations in play, is there any last things y'all do here? Yep. You know I could title these and I just don't. Yeah. This one I did title, that's why I found it fast.
Oh!
What kind of bomb? Okay.
It's not my specialty, but ooh, does sound like fun. If anything, I could be your assistant. Lucian.
Funny.
He starts rubbing his hands together. Ooh. Not to let.
I felt like Bradford would say this, so I'm gonna say it on his behalf. Oh, hey, what's up? It's me, Russian guy Bradford.
What the fuck? That's exactly what he would say.
Would say that.
I thought he was here for a second.
This is great.
If
Hi, Garth.
we're going to think about poison, we do know someone who's good at it.
Oh no.
And I bet
Oh.
she could send some this way. So if you give her the heads up, she could probably make you something.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, ingesting poison is a whole brand.
Something that's
Oh,
something
yes.
that's good in the water too, that won't just like get too diluted.
Right. Mhm.
That's a good idea.
Let's see. What would her response be? Make you a poison that doesn't dilute in the water? How disrespectful. I'll make you a poison that magnifies the water.
What the?
This is still a river. It's still a river.
Use another sending. Be like, dial it down two notches. 2 notches.
So whose sending you use for that, Lucian?
Yeah,
I-
who's got to break her heart?
I'll break her heart.
yeah, right. You're fucking gunning for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I guess I'll upset her if I have to be the one to do it.
Few times we get to piss in our coffee.
I was muted, but Flora also emphatically volunteers for that.
Rock, paper, scissors right now. Scissors right now.
Rochambeau.
Roll a D2. One it's
Echo.
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 Alright. One is Janny, two is Valkyrie. Ooh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fine.
I said it with.
Disappointing.
Telltale pops up. Floral.
Did I say one was Janny? I meant one was Valkyrie.
It's okay.
Nice.
I'll insult her some other time.
We know.
Well, now I want to do it.
I don't get many. Chances. I send the message with the smile. Goddamn.
Katie, we're echoing on your end, just so you know.
Oh no, hang on.
Best.
There you go.
All right. Seems like you got solid plans all around.
Yeah.
Ooh boy. Oh man, Rocket, who's not much of a fighter, would probably volunteer for that.
Does Rocket know like potions or medicines or anything like that?
He knows everything.
He knows everything. Oh, okay. Would he be able to make anything to help us with our diseases? And the diseases that we are going to get?
I also have less restoration.
Right.
So.
So y'all can
Yeah.
fix it now, but he's saying in
You
the
want to get
future.
In the future, it'd be nice
Future
to
diseases.
Right.
spend those spell slots on killing the guys instead of keeping us alive.
Mm.
We can, afford to make the potions instead. You know what I mean?
Can I have the glands, and I make a vaccine.
Oh, wait a minute.
I mean, I think you're on to something.
All right. I'm gonna start looking at that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, roll me a medicine, assisted by Rockets. You have advantage.
Okay.
Sure.
Medicine.
I give him guidance.
No, I'm not proficient, but that's okay. 22.
Yeah.
27. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's 27 with the Flash of Genius before the.
Okay. 34. That's really good. Roll me an investigation with advantage.
Gotcha.
So as you
Plus a D4.
29.
you
The plus
sample
5.
the target, you isolate its variables. Roll me a alchemist tools with advantage.
Gotcha. But. Oh wow, that's terrible. Can I use my reroll for that?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. 32.
Yes,
Oh
dude.
my.
I
Okay.
think you can make a limited form of immunity to it.
Okay.
It
Yes.
wouldn't last long, but it would last long enough if ingested.
As long as it lasts longer than the mouthpiece does.
I think I would be okay with it giving y'all immunity to their poison.
Ooh.
I'll take that.
While they're doing that, Seraph will go over to Paco or Wombat. Until we head out, you think you could start showing me how to make something out of shadow? Little shadow art?
What are you trying to make?
I want to make a weapon.
You
Liag here is
hear
making
a
shadows.
shuffling. As she sits on the bar in front of y'all, you just see Grim look over, go to say something, realizes it's her, and lets it be.
Aw.
Stupid, my boy. You trying to make something out of shadow, hmm?
That was the idea?
She looks over at Wombat, just down at him, over at you, and shoos him away. I guess I should go then.
I guess you're dismissed.
But Shadow Dog.
Oh, he is okay. I can bring him back tomorrow, after I
But-
rest.
But I want a Shadow Dog.
I guess we could work on it.
Nice.
As you go talk to Wombat, you see her just look over at you. You don't have the knack for it, sweet.
I don't yet, but I'm hoping I can get there with your teaching.
I don't teach shadows and silly stuff like such, but I could get you what you want. You've got a gift for the arcane. Don't focus on the mind-body connection that they do when you could pull it from everywhere else. You don't have to put the square peg in the round hole, sweetie.
You do osteomancy, right? So, a weapon made out of bone, then?
What comes from every bone?
Well, there can be more than one answer to that.
She just like looks. Oh, I guess I was wrong. I misjudged you.
No, I'm just a little slow. Help me get it. Help me get it.
She cancels her invisibility. Oh, okay, sweetie. Why didn't you say so? Blood comes from the bone. So in blood and bone, you can find your answer.
I like where
Now,
this is going.
she just looks over at Daxos and Dayron. There are some drawbacks you should be aware of that we can discuss when there's less prying ears.
I don't care about him. Deal with it.
She just puts a hand on your shoulder, and she's pretty short, and just slaps you across your mask. Always know the details before you sign the contract.
I love this woman.
Now, come along. They have time to prepare, and I can show you the basics.
Sarah will follow her.
As you head out, so with about 14 minutes left, is there anything y'all want to do here?
I have something, but if anyone else has anything who wants to go first.
Just a quick insight on board, see if she's doing better compared to how she was when we first got back here.
Oh, well, I'm glad you mentioned that.
I was also going to talk before, so this works out.
As you think about that as you're getting ready, you do see Savage and Ward has sort of separated a little to talk about something. Do you listen in?
I do.
Good man.
Can I also listen in? Because I was literally about to talk to Ward.
Absolutely.
I'm walking up.
Yeah, roll me a perception.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad.
Ugh,
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
It said my shadow glowed in.
Hate the unmuting.
It's because
But
I'm
I
closer.
also want to talk to Ward.
Okay.
I just want to spy on Sarah.
Also being sneaky.
That's the.
Roll your
I don't know
perception.
why
Then.
my buttons don't light up anymore. This laptop is
It might be on its way out.
in desperate need of replacement.
Oh. So let's
As
play this.
you do, well, the two of you. Yeah. Scarecrow, you definitely hear grumbling like, "Set 2 armor. Who does that?"
They're gossiping. Fuck. If I risk sneaking closer, could I get a reroll my perception?
Sure.
Let me roll my stealth first.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we don't even have any lacquer. Never gonna buff out.
You're just on the ceiling above them.
Okay, so those of you who are listening, you hear Ward just say, "So I suppose now that you're back, you'll be taking back over? It'll be an honor to have you back." She just puts a hand on Ward's shoulder and says, "Claudia, if it were anyone to take over for me, I'm glad it was you. Someone who knows how to keep people safe. It's good for you. And I will follow as you wish, Lieutenant." She goes to protest and just says, "It's clear you're far more qualified than me or anyone here for the position. We would be better with you. We're in this position because of my choices. It's your turn to lead, to make mistakes, to grow. And my turn to follow. She lets her hand go, but I've taken up enough of your precious time. Lieutenant, she salutes her before Ward weakly does so back.
Oh.
I guess I walk up. Everything
Jared
up?
goes to walk away on the ceiling, then sees Clint approaching, he stops, stays put.
Everything alright, Lieutenant?
She throws her helmet back on. Everything's quite fine.
Something happened? You're not the sort of person that wears her helmet inside. Speaking from experience myself. I won't pry, Lieutenant, if you got tears to hide underneath that helmet. I've been feeling that the past few days.
No tears, Joker, but we are quite ready to go. I will
Well.
not be the reason we're late.
Well, you might want to be. He points at the defender. Captain's capable, right? And that thing. That thing can save lives.
Right. I should talk to him before we leave. See what can be done.
If you need a helping hand, I'm right here.
Are you proficient in artificer?
No, but I am proficient in convincing people to do stupid things.
Then who are you trying to convince, and hopefully it is not me?
He just stares at her and takes a step closer without saying anything. And does like the no bitches thing like Megamind does.
What is it, Joker?
Go on then, Lieutenant. His workshop's 30 paces that away.
Don't know what you're playing. I never know what you're playing at. This is why it's easier to have Saturday show me what you're at.
Yeah, he misses some things here and there, but you'll be fine, Lieutenant. I'm sure the captain will respect the ask. And I give her a bardic.
Gotcha. Flora, do you stop her along the way?
Katie, you're muted.
Kitty!
Katie, you're muted. God.
Oh, am I still fish bowling?
No.
No.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but I'm just trying to be like real slick about it. Like, oh, I just happen to also be walking this direction.
Alright, let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, that's an 18. It's the GM, but I'm keeping it.
Oh no.
I actually needed to talk to the captain. Would you head with me?
Or?
As she heads off, and you get a little bit of distance. What did you need to talk about?
We don't need to talk about anything, but I think I know that your leadership position here was temporary. Maybe not though. I think it's good that you're You're very open. I don't know, the polite way to say it. You're concerned about Mule. And how we all know why you're here. How you feel about your siblings. I think we'll learned that about you on our first night here. I don't know. Blackwatch and all this shit is a real pain in the ass most of the time. Decorum and saying the right things and deferring to your betters, their judgment and all of that. But it's a good thing to be a person. Especially when you're in charge, you know? So. Anyways. You will be okay too.
Nods. Thank you. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
I think it's different. I don't know. I was the oldest girl with a lot of siblings. So, anyways, enjoy your chat with the captain and your fancy sword.
Thank you, Valk. Thank you, Valk.
Yeah. Try not to get killed.
You know my rules.
Aye, aye, Captain.
She heads off. That's a good.
Is that where we ended?
Yeah.
It's a good time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Echo again. Go again.
Echo.
You know what's weird? It only does it once.
As opposed to like an infinite loop.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you figure up the echo, and then that would slightly quieter echo. Yeah.
It's probably some threshold thing.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't even know how like sound compresses through waves and travels.
Is that better?
No.
No.
I like how you knew before you said
That's weird, because you didn't have the problem before, so... I don't know if you change your setup at all. Also, I'm so happy you played this song. I love this song so much.
Yeah.
It's very appropriate for the time.
It takes me back to the first campaign. Because you used it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I should use it more. About my playlist and stuff.
You wanna see something?
Yeah.
What is that? Imbigginate. That was that guy. Are we doing power scaling?
Oh, Ducato.
No.
I can, but like it's not right now.
Gotcha.
I already know what this session name should be.
Ambush Predators?
It should be Providence or Prep Time.
Oh, wait, hold on. This guy.
Oh, there's
is
another.
New.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him yet, right?
Yeah, we haven't. So there's 3 champions. Or 4.
Okay, calm down, dude.
Well, that's sort of good though, because it means if there's gonna be a major power fracture.
Yeah.
So we can play some bets on which one we think would take over before we kill them.
Well, let's see here. You got bonus action attack, 2-weapon fighting. You got 2d6 damage. We got reach. We have a trident. Now,
So he's out, right? He's out.
Yeah, I mean,
Trying to tell.
I guess he gets an attack off if he throws it.
And
I'm voting for a bonus action
For
attack.
bonus action.
That action economy wins out typically. Yeah. But what if this guy's got Sentinel Polar Master?
That's a good point. I don't think the
I would
Sentinel will
also-
matter.
No matter.
I don't think they leave the fight. But Power Master's a good point.
Yeah, well, they'll approach the fight though.
Oh, there's one
One
more.
time.
I knew there was one more.
There's a
There's
fifth?
another champion.
There's another.
Okay, dude, we got it. You know how to.
But
make
they
your
were
cheat
all
code.
deceived, for there was another.
Wait a minute. Are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
As soon as I find it. This is actually the first one I made. Oh, did I never upload it? Oh no, I didn't.
We can upload it now.
I am at my limit for the day.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, dude.
Oh, for
For
Pixiv or Pixel or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Stupid.
You could screenshot it.
Yeah, screenshot it, just post it, and then you can upload it later.
Yeah, that's what I can do.
We can remind you.
Mind you.
Here you go. Here's the
Discord or
Just.
Cool.
Okay, no, I'm picking him.
Okay, now I'm picking him.
He's got like a duelist cloak.
He's got style.
Oh.
Also, he's clearly wearing a bone crown already.
What about
Oh, it
no,
it does look like he's wearing the bones of another Mount Fisto,
No,
doesn't it?
there's one more, isn't there?
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, God damn it.
God damn it.
Is that what you thought he was gonna tee
Is that what
up?
you thought he was gonna tee up?
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, if you think about it, he's the 6th one, and there's 5 tallies on that beak, so he's preemptively marking him down. He knows he's gonna win.
Where's the soundboard? Where's the soundboard?
There's the
do it.
6th one.
It has entered the room.
That's so funny.
I would like to point
I
out
had a lot of fun making those.
It looks sick.
this
awesome.
one looks like he's wearing a Triceratops crown or helmet, so he's clearly gonna win.
They're not fighting Triceratopses though.
Triceratops.
Now, are these one thing, or are these spliced together?
It's hard to tell.
There's a
There's a
basis,
base,
and then things are
and
put
things-
on.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you the
I'll show you
base.
the base.
It looks seamless. I think were they originally black and white?
We're doing black and white.
Yeah.
Okay, that definitely helps.
That definitely
like,
helps.
Mhm.
Like conceal it.
Okay. Why don't you stop being?
Being a punk.
It's like I'm trying to clip art
art
in.
in,
It's
it's
like,
like-
did you mean shift everything around?
So the time that we had to work with, it's like say 3 to 4 days.
For days.
It'll probably take a
We'll probably take a
day from you just to get
day from
here.
you just to get here.
A day of travel from
From
Bramble to Lake
Bramble
Erie.
to Lake Leary.
He has 2 days to work with.
Woof.
2 days from Yule.
Yeah, that's all. I'm just wondering. Like,
I'm just wondering, like,
what can we do in those 2 days? Can we do a lot?
Can we do a lot?
But can we do it all?
Oh, you know what you could do?
Yeah.
Get the materials.
That would be helpful.
That will be helpful.
Wait, he needs
There,
materials?
That's the base one.
Really?
I see.
Huh.
Huh.
He did a lot of touching up
Yeah, a
there.
lot of touch.
Impressive.
Very. Yeah, you can like see the different like elements in some of them.
Good shit.
It is. Oh yeah, I guess this guy is also using that base. Only
Mhm.
like the
Yeah, they all have the
bottom
same
legs.
legs.
Yeah, just the bottom half of it. That's really cool.
You're echoing
You're
about
echoing
it.
about again.
This one right here is on his Artorias grind set.
grinds.
Because he's dark and has a great sword.
Hmm.
Lion's Fang flips over you and slams you into the ground.
I always thought it was weird that like Artorias is like the Wolf Knight, but his sort of crest helm thing looks more kind of Corvid.
Yeah,
Scorpion.
but they wanted to give him a Sif, is why.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I need to do a name. That's the last thing I needed to do.
Ambush
I
Predator.
do like ambush predators, and then assuming it's gonna be next session, which it probably won't. This could be Operation Carrion.
Ooh, I like that. It will probably be next. Oh,
Well, here's the thing. Y'all have done everything you need to on. You set up the plan,
front. Yeah.
which is the harder
Right?
part usually.
so if y'all want to be right there, like it's only a few minutes away.
True. Then yeah, we can make next session the throwdown of the Mephistos.
Hell yeah.
It's only a question of getting the materials, but I feel like the town should have, because the town's in the middle of being constructed right now, so they should have spare materials.
Ooh, 85. You finish all the side quests and are ready to take on the Bone Collector.
I guess that would be the only thing I would want before next session is talking with Savage about Kemper on the way to Lake Mary.
Right.
Okay.
And finding out Bone Collector information, but
That's a good point.
But I'd rather end on like 85, finish out the slide all perfect, like, and
Yeah.
deal with the Mephistos. So I don't know, I could like tee up some questions to you over the week, and we answer them whenever we answer them.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, because it doesn't need to happen this. Like the answers don't have to
I was
happen
gonna
this
say,
week.
so after Wednesday, my schedule gets infinitely more open.
Wednesday is your first exam, or is it your? 'Cause
It's
I know you have
our-
your last clinical tomorrow.
Monday and Tuesday, both days. So Tuesday's only a half day, so I'll be there till around 3.
And then Tuesday's a full day.
Well, Monday I'm there all day. Monday 7 to 7:30, and then Tuesday's like 7 to 3.
I say I missed a line on that.
She honestly might just sign off on me early so I can leave.
Nice. What's Wednesday then?
Wednesday's my comp predictor. So
Predictor?
It basically says, "Hey, you are good to sit your boards."
Oh, so it's a pre-trial, I guess.
Yeah, so you get 3 chances at it. I took a practice one and scored in the 98 percentile.
Nice.
So I'm probably good. I think you need 94 or above.
Okay, wait, oh, holy shit.
Right. Because I got like a 79 on it, I think. And it's like a 72 or something is the minimum to pass.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and that gives you your, chance of passing the NCLEX. So like I'm sitting pretty comfortable. So I don't think I'll have to take that more than once. And after I take that, I have 2 finals. One of which I know I will be able to know all the questions to because she's using reused questions. The second, we're getting a study guide.
Oh, she hasn't sent it
But
out
after
yet?
that, no, because it's for 2 weeks from. So I'll have school 1 day a week. I have ACLS, but that's like a 2-day thing. My wife's going into surgery, so I'll be with her helping, but I'll be around and have more time to do stuff. So,
I'll take
whatever
it.
questions, whatever we need to do, whatever I can do a lot more prep. It should be good.
Hell yeah.
But it is so funny watching all the people who have cheated their way through,
Dying
being
now.
fully on the struggle bus now that there's no way to cheat.
Just enjoy the what's the term? Schadenfreude, the enjoyment of other people's suffering. Yeah, just have some of that.
Is that how you're? Is that how you're? Yeah. Is that how you're supposed to say it, Crash? I always heard it Schadenfreude or something like that.
I
don't know German.
I don't know. It's German. I don't care.
The most true.
So Schadenfreude.
If they wanted me to care, they should have won one of the world wars. I don't know.
Back to back losers.
What's that? Oh, you think they should have won?
I think
Okay,
I think you could make a good case they should have won World War One. They were just very incompetent.
Yeah, true. They weren't
Is that a?
If I were there, it would have been different.
Is that a copy of Mein Kampf by Spy?
Nah, bro. If I was in World War One, I'd have jumped into the trenches by tomahawks. I would have fucking killed them guys.
I would have 360 no scoped like so many knives, dude.
They were using muskets back then, right?
I would have probably died of sepsis.
Yeah, would have gotten trench foot.
I would have dodged the draft.
There you go. I would have dodged the bullets.
No, I would hit Ian, deflect him all like Genji, dude.
Ting!
Oh, but they have a Symmetra on their team. Fuck, bro. Shit, World War One was really different with Symmetra at the field.
I mean, I'd rather they have a Symmetra on their team than a Reinhardt.
Everyone,
Even though lore accurate.
everyone else was a Bastion main.
All those Bren guns, yeah.
Alright. I gotta try to get
Yeah,
to bed.
you gotta go to bed early.
I will see y'all next.
See you next.
Actually, is everyone gonna be here? That's like
maybe.
I don't know when Thanksgiving is. We kind of did our Thanksgiving today.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Thursday? Okay.
Yeah.
Thursday.
All right. Well, I'll put out a feeler on Wednesday.
Of course, as always.
See y'all guys.
Thank you for running.
Hey man.
Righto.
Night.
Yep.
Thank y'all.
Go. Good night.
Good night.
Alright.
Feels weird to end early.
Right?
That means I have
Like I
more
have,
options for dinner. That means I
I
can
feel
go
like I
drive
have a
around.
whole night.
Night, Katie.
Night, Katie.
I can hit stop recording.